that sort of thing? Oh, did you need something? Until next time.
Need something? Need something? I never did understand the local custom of simply leaving one's trash wherever is convenient.
Need something?
Hmm? Make it quick. Make it quick. Hmm? Need something? Make it quick. You want something from me? Make it quick. Make it quick. Need something? Don't do that!
Help! Somebody help!
What are you looking at?
I'm waiting.
Yeah. Yeah?
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Solitude's a big port town, you know, full of sailors and their tales of faraway lands.
Strange sight. The white flakes
I welcome
that
you,
sometimes
friend.
fall from the
How may I
sky.
take a look? May your road lead you to war.
If you come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rick. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir. You're just in time to... He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric's Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
You're just in time to say hello to Rogvir.
can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You betrayed
I don't want to
us.
talk. Oh, thank you. Divines. Bless your
Not right
kind
now.
heart. Thanks for talking to me.
You should tell her that her uncle is Scott.
Traitor!
Betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Not right now.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Not right now.
Some gate guard you were!
Not right now.
I think I expected more.
He died well.
I'm a little busy at the moment. I've got all sorts of errands to run.
Not right now.
It shouldn't have been like this. You look like an adventurous one. I bet we're kindred spirits, you and I.
Need something?
Not right now.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say. I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift. I disrespect the law and you disrespect me. Everything on...
You heard of Ravenscar Hollow? Cave on the island to the west. Place is a roost for those
I'm
foul
telling you,
ravens.
Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Make it quick.
Are you
I
lost?
get enough delays. Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what... I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion. Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse. The ancients built many of the fortresses. Sadly, we're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in. Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
Citizen?
Spare some gold for a veteran? I was the finest scout in the Legion once. Tracked down all the places in the wilds that were causing people trouble. Lost my helmet in one of the old caves. My pretty, pretty helmet. Life just got worse after that. Kept losing things. Oh, you could? I sure would love to have it again. Could show you some of my old scouting tricks. What? You see a man falling on hard times, and you think he's been like that forever? I was there. I fought in the Great War. I was on the field at Anvil. And when I was struck down, they left me. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. Can you spare a septum? Lost an eye during the Great War, or I'd earn it myself. I hid here in solitude. What? I was there. You understand? They left me for dead. I didn't leave them. It's best you do.
this a surprise?
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Keep Skyrim alive! I cannot rest you.
At last, a worthy opponent!
God! No! It'll be so much easier to rob.
Victory is yours!
Chill. Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Be careful! Give up! No!
Is someone there? End this little game.
What was that?
Bad time to get lost, friend.
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Spare some gold for a veteran? Can you spare... Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
You should see me when you get
What's best you can do.
Jerry. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out.
The road to Whiterun is not safe.
Tell me again why I'm...
The Winking Skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
If Ulfric gets his hand on that crown, it won't be
Pine
a
Moon
fairy
Cave
tale.
is down to
It'll
the
be a problem.
southwest. It isn't fit for
Don't you
exploring.
Nords put any stock in your own
Stories.
traditions? I
Vampires,
thought the
some
Moot
say.
chose the king. We're backing
Welcome
Ellison.
back, soldier.
When the Moot meets,
But before
they'll
we
do
go
the
any
sensible
further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion. Speak with General Tullius. He'll administer the oath.
thing. In joining the Legion, you'll be taking an oath binding you to the service of the Emperor, and thus to every citizen of the Empire. Changed your mind? Decided you wanted to soldier for the Empire after all. Well then, repeat after me. Upon my honor, I do swear undying loyalty to the Emperor Titus Mede II, and unwavering obedience to the officers of his great empire. May those above judge me, and those below take me, if I fail in my duty. Long live the Emperor, long live the Empire. Welcome to the Imperial Legion, soldier. Just remember, we take care of our own. Once you're in the Legion, you're in it for life. Speak to Behrend. He's normally out by the forge. He'll get you outfitted. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Legate Ricka has a special assignment for you. Don't you Nords put any stock in your own traditions? I thought the Moot chose the king. We're backing Elisif. When the Moot meets, they'll do the sensible thing.
Not everyone's agreed to the Moot. You've been here long enough to know that Nords aren't always sensible. We follow our hearts.
So what? Ulfric gets this crown and then suddenly he's High King?
No, it's not as simple as that. But the jagged crown would be a potent symbol for his cause to rally around. But if we found it first...
And we gave it to Elisif.
In the absence of the Moot, it would further legitimize her claim.
Perhaps. I'm entrusting you with what resources I can spare. But I'm warning you, if this turns out to be a waste of time and men...
It won't be a waste.
Make sure you take the auxiliary here. You can send him back when you get there and find nothing but old bones and cobwebs.
The Stonefist's no fool. He's found the crown, but we'll get to it first. Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Welcome to the Legion Auxiliary. Listen up. Ulfric's right-hand man, Galmar Stonefist, has located what he believes is the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. We're going to make sure he doesn't get his hands on it. The rest of my men are already assembling outside Corvinjune. I'll meet you there as soon as I finish up here. A legendary crown dating back to King Harald's time or before. A powerful relic of a golden age, long since past. Legend has it that the crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons and is said to increase the power of the wearer. Whatever the truth, if Ulfric gets his hands on it, it would be a powerful symbol around which to rally support for his cause. Well, to be frank, we don't. Its location was lost with King Borgus when the Great Hunt killed him off while on his Leshen campaigns. Supposedly, his body was brought back to Skyrim and secretly buried with the crown. Knowledge of that location was lost in the Wars of Secession. But my agents report that Galmar is pretty damn convinced Corvinjune is the tomb of King Borgus. I know Galmar. We fought in many wars together. He's not a sentimental man taken to fancy. If he believes the crown is there, he's likely found it. I am a loyal citizen of the Empire. My parents were legionnaires, and I followed in their footsteps. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim, and wish to see her made whole again. I've been a daughter of Skyrim all my life. I love this land, and her people. So do all the Nords that serve the Empire. Ulfric, too, once. He wasn't always a self-serving egomaniac. He fought in the Imperial Army in the war against the Dominion. But Ulfric and his Stormcloaks are deluding themselves. If there's any hope of a long-term victory against the Dominion, it's in the Empire. The rebels are only inflaming the tension and weakening the Empire by distracting it from its ultimate aim. I consider this conversation over. You have your orders. Rendezvous. I hope Ulfric will... Likely only Ulfric's death. But more importantly, I am a daughter of Skyrim, and wish to see her made whole. I've been a daughter of Ulfric, but Ulfric and his... The rebels are only inflaming the tension and weakening the Empire by distracting it from... I'm a soldier, not a politician, and my personal beliefs are not yours to question.
Disrespect the law and you disrespect me. The winking skeever's got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both. Favor the bow, eh? I'm a swordman myself.
You can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us were very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deeja and I are treasure hunters. We like to collect things. Of course not. Thieves take what is precious. Thieves steal. We just take what will not be missed, what no one needs anymore. Maybe we take some weapons and stop a few deaths. Who would call that thievery? I knew. With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people when they pass through dangerous waters.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
Seems there's no end to the needs. Yep. I just have one question for you. Light, medium, or heavy? They don't make fine or steel anywhere else. If this doesn't keep you from dying, nothing will. Now that's it. One free outfit per soldier. You lose that, or get it banged up. You'll need to pay like everyone else. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. It's almost all the men, but I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man.
Hey, watch it.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
God might get nervous.
What's the situation?
Stormcloaks were already camped out.
Looks like the
around
damned
entrance
rebels
of the
got here first.
They don't know
No
we're
matter.
here.
We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out. Follow me. Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks are here for the same reason we are. Ulfric, the Pretender, wants that crown. We're not going to let him have it. I realize some of you may know men. But remember this, they are the enemy. I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side. There isn't any other way through, let's not jump to conclusions. The Legion always finds it. I'd rather take a moment and look around than walk blindly into the ambush. Auxiliary, see if you can find it. Hear anything? No.
The Imperium. Find them.
Don't give them a chance.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Let's see where this leads. crown should be around here somewhere. Spread out. Keep your eyes open. Take that crown back to Solitude, soldier.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Vampire hunters or something.
Take my advice. Never gamble. Too many drinking games, too many bets, and I'm too old to ever raise the coin on my own. He's a stubborn oaf. I don't know what good it'll do.
Much to ask.
You should speak to my daughter a bit. She's the crazy one.
Feel free to make requests.
What do you need?
We will oust Ulfric from Windhelm soon enough, and when we do, I'll have his head on a plate. Excellent work, soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble? Yes. Well, I didn't respond as quickly to the legate's suggestion as perhaps I should have. But at least we ended up with the damn crown. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruf of Whiterun. We have it on good authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This missive should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
That's some fine Imperial armor you've got there.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption?
Please.
Jarl Balgruf is not receiving visitors.
Action. I just think we need more information before we act.
You'd better speak to the Jarl, then.
Who's the... Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council? Oh, yes? I wonder what that old busybody wants now. Whatever it is. It will have to wait until after I finish dealing with this dragon situation. Gerda owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community. Not prone to flights of fancy. And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of
dragon is lurking in the
will
mountains.
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is a... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. I'll introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit...
Come to drag... What? Where? Please forgive... Now, what did you say you wanted? Yeah, well, when I say straight to the point, go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber.
Hey, what? Pray to God, no doubt requesting to garrison his men in my castle. Well, out with it! Until that dragon's dealt with. For now, give the papers to my steward. Don't be daft. Proventus is my eyes. Just give me the letter. I presume once I have it, I can do as I please with it? Good. Now, I believe you have some business to conclude with my court wizard.
Brigands I can handle, but this talk of dragons? World's gone mad, I say.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my...
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. An old tube. Ah, I'm sure some of the locals can... Well, I'm not surprised, but not far back. Many of them... The details are lost. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name. If I said that, as long as I... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Off to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Spoiled baby. I'm going to tell Father you said that. He'll tan your hide for sure. Never feel like calling me something.
Hey, someone
what
do
you're doing.
something.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare. Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. They say there's nothing a Nord woman... Before I met one of the caravan leaders. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing. About...
Over here!
Never stop!
did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the... Does it look like I can move? You, over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it. You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
new hand touches the beacon. Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
You see? The terminology is... Ah! The Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one... My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
We've got nothing to talk about.
How exciting. Where was it?
Mind your own business.
What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know.
Leave me
Stop
alone.
It. Let's go.
Not now.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It just certainly... I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth,
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard.
I've
if a dragon attacks,
my
well,
men to muster
then it'll be a different story.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragonstone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Yard.
Get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. Let's save us. Here he comes again. Look at that. Taught that dragon not to mess with White Run, didn't you? You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That will prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely...
Oh, that looks sick.
Now
That's a
we know
shout.
we can kill
Like
them.
the greybeards on the
But
mountain.
I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't the North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was show the power of the voice of the Dragonborn. You really are Dragonborn, then. We taught that dragon not to mess with
proud
White
to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to keep.
What?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. It's a letter. I'm not sure who from me. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
What? I need to ask you to stop. That shouting is making... Can't say I've heard of any laws against whatever that is you're doing. But I'll lock you up if I have to. I've got my... Izmir, you did it. You killed the dragon. Force!
I ain't done nothing. Sure, whatever.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. Great masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, you heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenich.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
May the gods watch over your battle. Ah, yes. I've studied those documents. Very interesting. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun?
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Pray wait.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean, it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man, or to declare his intentions.
He'll do no such thing.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King, but neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his storm cloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again. That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
You there. I have a message for you to deliver to our friend, the esteemed Jarl of Windhelm. Deliver this axe to Ulfric Stormcloak. True, he's a dangerous and bloodthirsty man, but he's also a Nord that honors our traditions. Keep your wits about you and you won't be harmed. And then get back here, because if Ulfric isn't bluffing, I'll need every able body to defend Whiterun. Men who understand, there are, but what is it that you need? Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good mark.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. The Jarl has recognized you as a person. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift. Honor to you, my Thane.
heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard.
Algriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't
yes?
be so sure of that.
Is that so?
We've intercepted
I've
couriers
been
from
wondering when
Solitude.
he'd come around.
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure
What's
on
this?
the White Run.
You're quite brave to carry such a message. It's a pity you've chosen the wrong side. You can return this axe to the man who sent it, and tell him he should prepare to entertain visitors. I expect a great deal of excitement in the city of Whiterun in the near future. Sooner than you think. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Father says I'm too young to train with a sword, so I practice with my fists.
You've returned with my axe. I knew that would be his response. As soon as you left, I sent word to General Tullius, who's been kind enough to lend us some of his troops, and Legate Scipius here. Let Ulfric try to make it past our combined forces. I'll turn you back over to your legion. Legate Scipius will have use for you. Gods be with us all.
Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
But I don't want to be patient. I want Father promise.
Now,
Sir,
if you don't mind,
I have
I've got
a stormcloak here, in force. Get down to the... Fine.
I'm going to tell Father you said that.
Must hold the city.
Move
it.
Hey, watch it!
Mind yourself.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
the day. Stay sharp, but make no mistake. What we do here today, we do for Skyrim and her people. By cutting out the seeds of this rebellion, we will make this country whole. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion!
Revel in your victory here today, even as the gods revel in your honor. They already sing of your valor and skill. The halls of Sovngarde are no doubt ringing with your praises. In defeating these storm-cloaked traitors, you have proven the hollowness of their cause, and the fullness of your hearts. The citizens of Whiterun are forever in your debt. But Ulfric will not stop here. No! He will continue to strike out against any true Nord who remains faithful to the Empire. He will continue to sow discord and chaos wherever he can. And so, we must, each one of us, continue to fight this insurrection, lest our fallen brothers have died for naught. Lest our honor be lessened, should we allow these bloodthirsty beasts to prowl our lands. Carry on, men. My gratitude and blessings go with you. For Whiterun, for the Empire! Thank you for your role in all of this. It'd be my honor should you decide to make Whiterun your home. Speak with Preventus. He'll make the necessary arrangements. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. Now, if you don't...
You know you can afford a septim or two. A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. You can afford a septim or two. A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask. Hey, watch it.
By defeating Ulfric at Whiterun, we have solidified the allegiance of the Jarl. Perhaps the Stormcloaks will soon lose heart for this little rebellion of theirs once and for all. I'm promoting you to Quester. Take this blade, a symbol of your new station and responsibility. I'll keep an eye on your progress. The Empire rewards excellence, and so do I. You'd be wasted as a regular soldier. I have special plans for you. You'll be of greater use to me with greater flexibility. Make your way to our hidden military camp in the Pale. Rico will have important tasks for you, and will need for the Emperor.
Something to report?